Hi everyone. We'll continue with Ohm's law today. What is Ohm's law? Ohm's law basically states that the voltage across a conductor is directly proportional to the current flowing through it, provided all physical conditions and temperature remain constant. Mathematically we can write this as V equals to IR. As you can see in the image, this equation, the constant of proportionality is the V, and the R is the resistance that has unit of ohms with the symbol mentioned as above. The same formula can be written as I equals to V upon R or R equals to V upon I. Ohm's law holds true only if the provided temperature and the other physical factors remains constant. For in certain components, increasing the current raises the temperature. Example of this is the filament of light bulb, in which the temperature rises as the current increases. In this case, Ohm's law cannot be applied. The light bulb filament violates the Ohm's law. So in this case, it won't be valid. So basically, we have learned that Ohm's law states that the voltage across conductor is directly proportional to the current flowing through it, provided all physical conditions and temperature remain constant. And its equation is V equals to IR, where V is the voltage across the conductor, I is the current flowing through the conductor, and R is the resistance provided by the conductor to the flow of current. Okay, so you can see in this image that there is a triangle with the symbol of V, ohm, and ampere. What is this? This is the Ohm's law triangle. The triangle is a visual representation of the mathematical relationship between voltage U and E, or sometimes known as U and E, and the resistance R and the current I in a circuit. This triangle is a very easy tool for engineers to remember the three main aspects of electricity. So you can also take this triangle as the symbol of representation for the Ohm's law and gain marks. Resistivity. This is our next topic. So what is resistivity? Resistivity is basically the characteristic property of a material by which it resists the amount of current flowing through it. So what is the SI unit of resistivity? It is ohm per meter. What is its formula? It is R equals to rho L by A. As you can see in the figure, there is a cylinder and we are trying to find the resistivity of that cylinder. Wire is also a cylinder, so we can find the resistivity of a cylinder and or a wire very easily by using this formula. We know that R equals to rho L by A. Therefore, rho will be equals to R into A by L. So what will be the unit of resistivity? It will be ohm meter square and divided by meter. So it will be equals to ohm per meter. So now the factors on which the resistivity depends. It depends on the nature of material, physical conditions like temperature. So these are some factors on which resistivity depends. On the basis of resistivity of material, different materials can be categorized into different types. For example, conductors and insulators, as I've already discussed in my previous video. These are some materials whose resistivity lie between the conductors and insulators. There are some materials. These materials are known as alloys. These materials are basically made up of one or more than one metal. So what are alloys? Let me give you some example. Manganese. It is an alloy of Cu, Mn and Ni, which is nichrome. So that's it for today. We'll continue this in the next lecture, and for thank you and stay connected to Toppers Academy.